So the things that we associate with, we have to now step back and say, are these true? Is this permanent? Is this something I have to live with? Is this something that's going to change? There's a Sufi story, an old Persian story. It talks about a king who was very sad and going into almost depression. And he gathered all of his wise men and he set them a task. He said, I want you to find me something that makes me happy when I'm sad, but should make me sad when I'm happy. They had a lot of time in their hands in the old days, so they had nice riddles to set, make. Otherwise, it's very easy to find something that makes you happy when you're sad. He said, find me something that makes me happy when I'm sad, but sad when I'm happy. And all the wise men went away and they pondered over this challenge. What is this one thing that can do it? They had a think, and they came back with a ring. And within the ring there was inscription. The inscription on the ring said, this too shall pass. At any moment in your life, whatever your situation, whatever your state of mind, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're up, whether you're down, this will pass. This too shall pass. When you're in sadness, you know this is temporary, this will pass. When you're in happiness, remember, this will pass. This is the mindset of the Gurmukh, of the Guru facing, the one who knows this knowledge. That at any moment I shall not associate with the temporary things that are happening in my life. We talked about this story before. There was a holy man who had lost his son. His son had just passed away. His wife was obviously very distraught. But this man seemed to be unaffected. And she goes to her husband and she says, I'm trying to understand why you're not upset. You loved that boy so much. You had such a deep bond and a relationship with that boy. Now that he is gone, why are you not upset by it? He said, at first, when it first happened, I was upset. But then it occurred to me that I've known happiness without him. Before he was born, I was perfectly happy. I knew how to be happy before he was born. Then he came, I was happy. Now he's gone, I've just gone back to a state of what it was like without him. I've known how to be happy without him. So everything should be seen like a dream, a temporary state of mind. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Salok Mahla 9, he tells you, Jug rachna sab choot hai, jaan le ho re meet. Oh friend, this creation is false. Supne jo sansar. The whole creation is like a dream. We see this example time and time again. The Char Sahibzade Guru Gobind Singh Ji says, that's fine, they've gone, I accept. I know what it's like to be happy with them, I know what it's like to be happy without them. Aadh Sach is talking about this. Within you there is something permanent. There is a permanent truth that Guru Nanak Dev Ji wants you to connect with within yourself. Find that part of you that's unchanging. That truth within you, that light within you. The one that's older than your body. The one that's always there. Yeah, we're always running after what the mind wants next. We're always running after the pleasure of the senses. Yeah? satisfying the mind. This is something that's beyond even your breath. These are all temporary things. Even your breath, your body, your mind, your thoughts, your senses, your experiences, your memories, they're all temporary. Don't hold on to any of these. You are something more. You are Aadh Sach. You are primal truth. Don't associate with these things. All of these things are dependent on creation. They're dependent on the elements. Yeah? All the Vedic scriptures and the old scriptures talk about the world being made of 5 elements. Yeah? Earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit, ether. Yeah? It says the whole of creation is reliant on these things. You're not. Your body is, your mind is, your senses are, your thoughts are, your experiences, your world, your memories, your lifestyle, they're all dependent on these 5 elements. You are not. You are something more. And you're permanent. These things are perishable. The truth is permanent. Permanent and temporary can't be the same thing. They coexist right now. The temporary universe coexists with the permanent universe. But don't associate with the temporary universe.
Is that duality?
That's the ultimate duality. That is what duality is. The duality comes from the fact that I am. I am this body, I am that. So when you associate with your temporariness, then you associate everyone else with their temporariness. If I am this body, then I'm not you. And you're not me. But the wise men and the sadhus and the holy sages, they're saying something else. They're saying, I am you and you are me. Tohi mohi, mohi tohi, antar kaisa. I can't see the difference. So they're talking about something else. They've understood this. Yeah? You are light. All these things that you associate with are darkness. Light and darkness aren't the same thing. Don't associate with your darkness, associate with your light. That's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying here. Aadh Sach, there's something about you that is beyond this. Yeah? Not Mr. God. Don't care about Mr. God. You are God. Jugaad Sach. So the first word is Aadh. The second word. Jugaadh. It's the same word as Aadh. It's Jugaadh. If Aadh means beginning, Jug is the ages. So this is now talking about the beginning of the ages. Yeah, the 4 jugs. The beginning of time is another way that you can talk about this. So Aadh is talking about a time before any of creation. Jugaadh is the beginning of this creation, of this universe. But remember that what we're talking about is indifferent to creation. So it was perfectly complete when it was in its sukham state, in its subtle state, in its nirgun state, in its formless state. It was perfectly complete. When the whole of the universe was created, it didn't add anything more to it. It doesn't make it more, doesn't make it greater. It was complete in the beginning. It was such. It was perfect right in the beginning. When the universe created, at the beginning of time, it was also perfect then. So the universe, the oneness, doesn't become any more with the whole universe being created. When this entire universe is destroyed, and it's a when, not an if, we know that the universe is expanding, we know that the universe will eventually come to an end. When this universe is destroyed, The oneness is no less. Think about the size of the universe. We can't even imagine the grandeur and the scale of this thing that has been created. And yet, when it all disappears, the oneness is still as complete as it ever was. It's not more complete with creation. It's not less complete without creation. It is complete. It's perfect. It just is. This is the system.